Sexual Healing is a song recorded by American singer Marvin Gaye from his 17th and final studio album, Midnight Love, 1982. It was his first single since his exit from his long-term record label Motown earlier in the year, following the release of the In Our Lifetime 1981 album the previous year. It peaked at number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100, Gaye's final top 10 hit, and is listed at number 198 on Rolling Stone's list of 500 greatest songs of all time. Sexual Healing is written and composed in the key of E-flat major and is set in time signature of 4/4 with a tempo of 94 beats per minute. In the winter of 1981, Marvin Gaye had relocated to Ostend, Belgium, following the end of a European tour amid problems with the Internal Revenue Service and the end of his second marriage. Struggling with depression and cocaine addiction, Gaye had agreed to move to Ostend on the advice of longtime resident Freddie Coussart. While in Ostend, Gaye began to curb his drug use and recover from his depression, partaking in Ostend's beaches. Gaye also began cutting ties with his longtime recording label, Motown, following the release of In Our Lifetime, an album he did not consider finished. He said that he would never record with Motown again and accused it of betraying his creativity. While still with Motown, Gaye had received offers from labels including IRS Records, Arista Records, and Elektra Records. Afterward, he sought to make a deal with CBS Records after they offered him a contract. CBS agreed to sign him and help clear his financial debt and spent a year negotiating. In the meantime, Gaye needed spending money, so Coussart set him up with a month-long England tour between June 13th and July 1st, 1981. The tour was called A Heavy Love Affair Tour 1981, named after his song Heavy Love Affair from In Our Lifetime. After returning to Belgium that July, Gaye performed 2 shows at Ostend's Casino Cristal on July 3rd and 4th, 1981. At the end of the tour, 2 of Gaye's musicians, Gordon Banks and Odell Brown, had decided to stay in Ostend as Gaye had been planning on new musical material after being exposed to reggae music while in England. With Brown and Banks, Gaye created and composed an instrumental track that featured reggae overtones, recorded in October 1981. Citation needed, Gaye used a Roland TR-808 drum machine to create the percussion. He was drawn to the instrument because he could use it to create music without other musicians or producers. Gaye was still working on the track when David Ritz, then a reviewer for Rolling Stone, arrived at Ostend to locate Gaye, despite Gaye's and Coussart's rules that no music critic would be allowed to talk to the singer.